On this second part, what we'll do is to adjust the shapes of these plates we've created. We have to adjust these extrusions so they look better. That obviously includes removing these ends, which look odd, so the geometry looks more correct. We have to make these edges look more curved. We have them too pointy. And they should be more curved. So let's improve that area. That would be it on this area. Over here, let's continue with this strap. Let's hit Auto Group. And over here, in order to work with more ease, let's use a couple of masks. This one is ready. Let's adjust a bit this curve. Alright, over here we'll start adding the subdivisions in order to start detailing. The idea is to use the brush edge polish for flattening these areas we see are odd. Alright, over here, let's hit Group by Normals. That way, we can mask all the rest, except for this plate we have here. This way it'll become easier to flatten. Alright, it doesn't have as much imperfections as before. In case we've lost some height after flattening this area, if we got this space here reduced, simply mask this area, and by using the transpose we can move this gently. That way we get some height. Alright. What we'll do now is, by using this surface, we'll generate some lines. These lines, I'd recommend to make them using a brush called Layer. Cause basically, it leaves all the surface at the same level. At the same height. Let's make a drawing, like so. Simply, by applying the technique we've learned previously, click, shift, we get this line. For this plate, I think we'll need a higher level of detail, because it's not enough this subdivisions level. Let's add another subdivision. This is the reason I didn't want to go beyond 5 subdivisions. The amount of polygons for each piece starts getting too high, and that may cause the PC running too slow. What I'll do later on is to separate this piece only, which is the one that will need that level of detail. Let's then make the marks. Click and shift. Let's use now a bigger brush size, could be 2, and a greater deepness. And by applying the technique we had already used, click, shift, what we'll do is to generate this kind of cavity. And we'd make another shape the same way. The more subdivisions we add to this piece, the more quality we'll get for the plate. But we'll also get too many polygons, and then the PC could start running really slow. Let's make, using the same brush and this tool, 2 lines more. And let's make another fissure over here. We can make more even these borders simply by using them standard. Alright, let's continue. Let's grab this strap. Alright, let's hit auto group first, so we get independent pieces, and let's adjust the height of this strap. The idea over here is to adjust a bit the curve of this piece. And let's add some extra marks before finishing. First, on this plate, using again the brush layer, it's pretty useful. I recommend it a lot. Let's make 3 marks on each side. And the same on the other side. And let's add some texture to these straps. Alright, lucky us, there is a very good brush since it'll add a finishing touch quite quickly. Clay buildup has got an alpha with a squared shape. When we use it on a large piece, what it does is to generate kind of a pattern composed by lines. This pattern is right what we need for the shape of this strap. It's quite easy to use, and we can get patterns quite easily. Let's do the same on the one below. Maybe let's scale it a bit. And the same thing, clay buildup. Alright. Now it's just about adjusting these volumes. We got out of place and we'd finish. Alright, let's take a break and we'll continue on the third part.